Before we jump into today's show, I've got a really exciting announcement to make. The autumn cohorts for Start Your Podcast group program are now open. There are 5 dates between September and October, and it's a 6-week program that will get you launched before Christmas. So if podcasting was on your to-do list this year, if you really want to get your podcast up and done by the end of 2023, then come and join me for one of those cohorts and let's make it happen. I have a free masterclass available for you called Understanding the Power of Podcasting. You can go over to donnaeade.com/masterclass, watch the masterclass and get access to that enrollment. I hope to see you in one of the autumn cohorts very soon. That's donnaeade.com/masterclass. Let's get back to the show. Welcome back to the podcast, everybody. This is our last podcast of 2020. So there won't be a podcast next week because obviously that is going to be the big day that we have all been looking forward to in this year of not much to look forward to. At least we can look forward to Christmas Day, even if it's not going to be the Christmas Day we had originally thought we would have this year. It's still a day to celebrate and be grateful. So I'm excited about Christmas Day. But before we get there, I actually wanted to do this last episode to wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas. Much health, wealth and blessings to all of my listeners. Thank you so much for your support during 2020. It has been a hell of a ride for sure, and I'm excited about what is to come. Part of what is to come, I think, haven't fully made the decision yet, is a name change for the podcast, which will be in the new year, and also looking at having more guests on sharing their stories. I really enjoyed my interview with Alan last week, so I'm really looking forward to getting more vendors on the podcast to hear their stories. So I kind of feel like this episode is almost like my version of the Queen's speech. Not that I am in any way part of her level of society, but I kind of feel like it is a little bit like a Queen's speech for me today. And so really I just wanted to say I have been absolutely overwhelmed, amazed and astounded by the industry that I love so much. I feel that you guys have really rallied and pulled through on something that has been just devastating for us. And it's just been so good to see that strength of mind and that positivity coming through. And so what I have is my honours list for 2020. I don't know if this will become a regular thing, but I thought it was important to give some people a shout out to say, you know, I've seen you, I've seen what you've been doing, and I think it's been really good and a really positive way to deal with 2020. So firstly, I wanted to give a shout out to some of the accounts I follow on Instagram. So allthingspretty_UK, you are on the list for creating a fabulous Christmas countdown this season and just for being generally full of pretty things on your feed. It's been lovely to see. Siren Hair Art, the reels that you have been doing have really been entertaining, and watching hairstyles come together in a reel has been really enjoyable to watch, so thank you to you. Lottie's Bridal on Instagram, some fantastic window displays they've been doing even during lockdown, even when, you know, maybe the high streets have not been so busy, but their window displays have been out of this world, so thank you for that. Saint Beth Official for keeping it sparkly on my feed. Some beautiful items have been showing up in my feed from you. Leslie Meredith Photography, oh my goodness, I love this woman's work. They are just stunning images, capturing such beautiful moments. I can't wait for you to be able to get back to more photography in 2021. Lynette Casemere Hairstylist. Now, I may have butchered your surname there, Lynette. I do apologise. I will link all of these people in the show notes, so do head over to the show notes to find their links and go and find them on Instagram and Facebook. Lynette does a style with me every Sunday, I think it is, about 10 o'clock in the morning, where she encourages hairdressers and hairstylists to come and style with her. So she gets one of her head dolls, she does a design, and everybody styles along with her. And I'm not a hairstylist, but I actually love watching it. So it's such a good thing to do, just to keep the momentum, the motivation in your industry. So thank you so much for that. Karen Cinnamon of Smashing the Glass, she supports Jewish brides and Jewish vendors in the industry, and she has been doing some fantastic reels that have completely been very entertaining to me. So thank you for your positivity and lighting up my Instagram feed, Karen. And then I have a couple of people on Facebook to thank and honour. So firstly, Alan Marshall, who you know was on the podcast last week. He does a walk every day, and on that walk he gives you a little slice of positivity, and so I think that is a great thing to do and a great thing to be part of, to listen to in 2020. It's definitely been a help to many people, I'm sure, so thank you for that. And then I am probably going to butcher this name as well, Tamron Settle, who is not only one of the admins of the Wedding Industry Support and Discussion Group on Facebook, which I will link in the show notes, but is also very active on Twitter about hashtag #WhatAboutWeddings, which has been a hashtag that has completely united the industry this year. So that was really my honours list. There are plenty more people who deserve honouring this year, and I know that an honour is a nice thing to have, but really what we really want for Christmas is to get back to weddings and doing what we love. So I have 2 weddings booked next year, one in May and one in June. So I am crossing everything that things will be back to normal by then for those brides. And I hope that whenever your first wedding is booked for next year, that, you know, you're able to do your job and do it to the best of your ability. Thank you so much for being such shining lights this year, in a year that we just never saw coming. It has been an amazing thing to watch and be part of, even though there are obviously downsides and losses within that. Just seeing your strength of mind has been astounding. So before I shut up shop for Christmas, I just wanted to let you know that the Society of Professional Wedding Vendors is open for membership at the moment. You can join us. You can join for just £10 for your first 60 days. Membership is usually £17 a month. It will be going up in 2021 at some point, but at the moment you can get in for £17 a month. If you join on our December deal, which is the £10 for your first 60 days, you lock in that price of £17, so you'll never pay more. I believe that in 2021, brides are going to be looking for more assurance and more certainty, more ways to know they can trust their vendors, and that's what the Society is here to do. So it's not free to get in, but you can't buy your way in either. You have to walk the walk and talk the talk. So if you join, you will get access to our code of conduct, which is basically a set of standards that say that you are going to be the best that you can be and provide the best that you can provide for your brides. To take advantage of that code and our many other benefits, you can go to bit.ly/D, and then the word offer in lowercase, and you can get in for just £10 for your next 60 days. And for the next 60 days, you will then have access to the membership area where we'll have 7 masterclasses for you to take advantage of. They are there to help you streamline your business, look at what processes you have in place, see how you might improve them, and you will also get access to that code of conduct. So give us a try. You are not locked in. You can leave at any time. It is an annual membership. However, you can cancel at any time. So if after the 60 days you don't think it's for you, then you are able to leave. You are not bound by a contract of 12 months. So I hope you give us a try. I hope to see you in the membership. And I really, really hope that everybody who is listening, everybody who's ears my voice touches has an absolutely fantastic Christmas with their loved ones. So I will see you in 2021. Don't forget to hit those stars and leave a review of the podcast where you listen if you found value in what you heard today. It's a free way you can help the podcast reach more people just like you.